Then State Senator Barack Obama gave a glowing tribute. The LA Slimes has the video, won't release it, but reported on part of it. And they said a special tribute came from Khalid's friend and frequent dinner companion, the young State Senator Barack Obama. Speaking to the crowd, Obama reminisced about meals prepared by Khalid's wife, Mona, and conversations that had challenged his thinking. His many talks with the Khalidis, Obama said, had been, quote, consistent reminders to me of my old blind spots and my own biases. It's for that reason that I'm hoping that for many years to come, we continue that conversation, a conversation that is necessary not just around Mona and Rashid's dinner table, but around this entire world. Oh, and I'm sure it's centered on, hey, how did we screw Israel? Anyway, the LA Slimes went on. The warm embrace Obama gave to Khalidi and words like those at the professor's going-away party have left some Palestinian-American leaders believing Obama's more receptive to their viewpoint than he is willing to say. And it goes on. McCarthy says, as the report gingerly relates, the Khalidi bash was one such event. As the report does not relate, Obama and Khalidi's mutual friends, the former Weather Underground terrorists and professors, Bill Ayers and Bernadette Dorn, and Bernadine Dorn, but whatever, were also reportedly in attendance. And there's more in the article, if you wish to read it. David Axelrod is at one with these people. Khalidi, Ayers, Dorn, Wright, Jones, and of course Barack Obama. This is who these people are. This is who these people are. Not only should we not take it off the table, we should get bullhorns and scream it to our fellow citizens whenever we can. So I am exposing the Manchurian hatchet man, henceforth David the Red Axelrod. He would take that as a compliment while feigning objection. David the Red Axelrod. Very busy on July 4th. That would be Independence Day yesterday. Busy tweeting. Astonishing story he tweeted about Mitt's Bermuda tax shelter and his efforts to keep it secret, apparently skirting Massachusetts law. Here's another Axelrod tweet. A Swiss bank's account, a dozen funds in the Cayman Islands, and now a Bermuda tax shelter he failed to report. Here's another Axelrod tweet. How many of these revelations will it take for the media to demand a full accounting of Mitt's tax returns and finances? All on Independence Day. Another one. Or will his campaign continue to stonewall and keep him secure with the MPP and the Mittness Protection Program? David the Red Axelrod very busy on Independence Day trying to smear and degrade Romney. What this has to do with creating jobs, cutting the deficits, stabilizing the currency, securing the border, and all the rest of it, I'll never know. And that's the point. They're trying to concoct images. The big lie told over and over again. Oops, am I allowed to make such comparisons? Of course, we'll never know, will we, David the Red? We'll never know the full extent of Obama's relationship with that gentleman who's now in federal prison. It is federal prison, I think. Oh, yes, the wheeler-dealer landowner, Resco. How the Obamas got such another sweet deal on their property. How is it that a community organizer who's sworn to redistributing wealth is worth $10 million? He writes 2 phony books. Well, he doesn't even write them. 2 phony books. Two books full of lie after lie after lie. Oh, she was a composite character. And the other people saying, I never did that. And on and on and on. This whole entire operation is a fraud, starting with the president on down. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is how David the Red Axelrod and the rest of them operate. Because if you really knew who they were and what they are, you wouldn't vote for them. John Nolte at Breitbart.com. We've got to make sure people fully appreciate Mitt Romney's not some safe alternative. He's quoting Obama senior advisor David Fluff, another propagandist with the big lie. In other words, they must destroy Romney. They must make you think he's an out-of-touch trillionaire with accounts over here and accounts over there who doesn't feel empathy for the little guy, which, of course, we know Obama does, right? He's proven it. He's demonstrated it by destroying our economy. On Tuesday, no less than the Twitter account owned by the President of the United States tweeted out a link to an article written by Vanity Fair's Nicholas Shaxone. Who is he? A left-wing kook. The article is nothing more than a smear job laced with innuendo about Romney's finances. It's also meant as bait for a corrupt media eager to join in the Obama campaign's mission, as defined by Fluffa Bob. And you'll hear ABC News repeat it over and over again during the course of this program. Yesterday, the Obama campaign changed tactics just a bit. They probably didn't expect Breitbart News to report the fact that Shaxson is a hardcore leftist and a cheerleader for the Occupy movement. So yesterday, David the Red Axelrod launched this series of tweets. I read them to you. Now, if you click Axelrod's link, he's no longer linking to the pro-occupiers article. What he links to now is the Associated Depressed article. Because, you see, AP picked it up. AP, ABC News, there they are. All the suckerfish. And this is no coincidence, writes Nolte. The morning after the Vanity Fair article was released, but based on the exact same reporting and subject and filled with the same lack of facts and evidence, it's all about innuendo. It's all about raising questions, quote unquote. It's all about distracting from the economy. It's all about colluding with Obama to define Mitt Romney. There's no question what Axelrod is doing here is ordering his lapdog media to engage in the art of raising questions, where with no evidence of any wrongdoing, just the journal listing of an Occupier supporter, the media can open a narrative that begins each broadcast with, questions are being raised about Mitt Romney's finances. Or, cut 5, Mr. Producer, or Axelrod's own words. Maybe the news will open up with that, as it has every hour on the top of the hour since he mumbled them. Cut 5, here.
This is the most secretive candidate that we've seen, frankly, since Richard Nixon. Won't release his tax returns, won't reveal his bundlers, left Massachusetts with the hard drives from his computer.
There you go. This is how David the Red Axelrod operates. Oh, really? What's going on? Something diabolical? Is this true? Oh, my goodness. What are the unemployment numbers going to be tomorrow? Oh, no. Let's focus. We have our marching orders from David the Red. And our focus has to be that Romney's a very rich man and he's out of touch. He's got accounts all over the war. He's hiding something. I mean, Obama's hiding his relatives all over the place. Oh, there's one in Massachusetts, DUI. Oh, there's another one, all illegal. Who's this one? What's this one? Who's that one? Oh, don't get personal. No, don't get personal. Who wrote his book? I'm getting awfully low there, aren't we? Tell us about this Davis character who indoctrinated you in Hawaii. What are you suggesting? Bill Ayers taken off the table, the idiot Republicans and the fools in the Romney campaign. We're not going to take that off the table. Take a domestic terrorist association off the table? Sure, take it off the table. We're just going to talk about jobs. No, talk about everything. Because let me explain something to the Mitt Romney camp. You're getting the guts pounded out of you right now by diabolical people who will do anything to hold on to power, including the big lie, repeated over and over and over again. Enough with the Marcus of Queensberry's rules. It's time you pound back Obama's background, Obama's transcript, Obama's drug use. Are we not allowed to talk about any of that? How did Obama get into college when he writes in one of his books? When he writes in his books for 2 years in high school and college, he was out of it. He didn't know what the hell was going on. Well, what kind of grades did he have? Mark, what are you insinuating? Nothing. We want the facts. The facts. And what about Khalidi? What exactly did he say, Los Angeles Slimes? What exactly did Obama say? Did he slobber all over this PLO mouthpiece? Which is why you won't release the video? Have you, ladies and gentlemen, ever heard of that before? A news organization sitting on a video? For crying out loud. If they had a video of D-Day at this point, this media, in advance of the landing, they would have played it. They splash our national security secrets all over the front page of the newspapers. Day after day, they don't care about the damage done to our national security. They don't care about the threat to our armed forces and our intelligence services. But Obama, we have this video, you see, where he's praising this PLO mouthpiece, this professor now at Columbia, and we can't seem to see it. And then we have Axelrod, David the Red Axelrod, in this little circle with Ayers and Wright and Dorn and the rest of them, comparing Mitt Romney to Nixon? Really? So what is Axelrod, the Spiro Agnew of the campaign now? Nixon. You know what the worst comparison would be, Mr. Producer? Comparing anybody to Obama. Obama is the most lawless president in my lifetime. Obama is the most destructive president in my lifetime. And look at the slime balls he surrounds himself with. Look at them. Listen to them. See who they are. These aren't people who love this country. These aren't people who want to see the people who work hard in this country advance themselves. These are diabolical people, masterminds, who want to rearrange the deck chairs, who want to push us around. Obamacare, what do you think that's all about? Global warming and cap and trade, what do you think that's all about? Everything these people do is about turning this country upside down. And how the hell millions of you voted for this, I will never know. But I'll tell you what, as inept as some of the Romney people might be, I mean, here we have Obamacare decision, and is it a tax, a penalty? I don't know. Well, he says it's a penalty. They're not even ready for it. Illegal immigration. He's scared to even tell us what he believes now. Just say what's right. Just do what's right. And let the chips fall where they may. There'll be tens of millions of us who are prepared to rise up and defend you. But we don't know what to defend right now. It's not going to be enough just to say beat Obama. It's not going to be enough. It is for many of us, but not enough of us. Because there are people still sitting on the fence out there, believe it or not. Gee, what should I do on Election Day? What? He's got an account where? But don't talk about Bill Ayers. This much I know about Mitt Romney. None of his friends were ever part of the Weather Underground, which used violence to blow up buildings and kill people in this country. This much I know about Mitt Romney. None of his friends were mouthpieces for the PLO. This much I know about Mitt Romney. He would never, ever hire a you-know-what like David the Red Axelrod. That about qualifies him for me.
Mark Levin.